Okay, I'm here joined with Brandon, the Colonel, sorry, of LMLE. Say hi.
Hello.
And I'm just gonna be asking him questions like that. When you guys are thinking of joining state police, you guys can get to know it better and see what your colonel thinks about it. So, Colonel, how do you like it in this clan so far? I mean, you've been here for how long? 4 or 5 months, am I correct?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, how you liked it? You if you had your goods and bads, or it's been great all the way, or you just like ready to leave kind of stuff.
Overall, I think it's been a pretty good experience. Obviously, when you have a lot of different people in one group, you're gonna be butting heads with someone at some point, but we overcome that as a group and move on. So that's not really an issue, but my time here has been pretty good. I mean, take care of the problems when they happen and move on and all grow as a group.
And I remember when I was here, when the state police first started, you weren't the leader. The skins were horrible. Like, oh, how do you think your skins have improved since you've been a leader?
Well, I think one of the reasons why they're better, hopefully, is that I take everybody's opinion into account. I don't just dictate what I want because you always get better ideas when you think as a group, and more people that have their input on something, the better of an outcome you usually get. So that's what I really try and do is try to get everyone's opinion, and then I kind of take certain bits and pieces of it, what everyone wants, and put it all together into something that everyone likes and it looks good for everyone.
Mm. And when you were a trooper here, what did you want to change in the state police?
Well, I would say accountability from command staff was lacking when I joined here. I felt that it was dictated by the people on top and it was everyone else. So you had the top one or two and then there was everyone else and they treated you like nothing. And
Okay.
that's one thing that has changed in our department.
So this
We're
was in your department of the whole clan, am I correct?
right. This is
Oh,
just
okay.
my department when I first joined when I was at the bottom and
Now you're
I
here at
never
the
had a
top.
voice. So
Okay.
what's that?
No, no, nothing. Uh, okay. And has that changed since you've been promoted to a colonel?
Definitely. I take everyone's opinion in consideration. Doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna happen, but at least I listen. And I would say most of the time, we do implement something that other people want. It's not just me dictating, saying this is what I want. And not taking other people into consideration because as a group, it's gonna have to grow. So to make it grow, you got to make everyone feel involved.
Hmm. What do you think you have changed in the department since you've been a colonel?
Well, I mean, it's way different. It's mainly from what we've talked about already, but
Okay.
just I guess the relationships with other departments. Um, sometimes there was always everyone else and then state. It kind of felt, and I feel like now we kind of have good relationships with all departments and
Mm.
feel that at any time we can all just joke around or be in game and be serious as possible. It's just it can go from one extreme to the other with no problems, and it just feels like we have a better relationship than we.
Hmm. Um, other thing. With this clan, this is how do I say this? Like, how do you think this clan is in patrols?
I think it really depends. I've seen when everyone wants to do it and they're on their game and they want to have fun. And I've seen it other times where other people they don't they don't make it fun sometimes. It seems like sometimes people patrol when they don't want to and they kind of ruin it for everyone else. I would say that doesn't happen often, but I mean, it can be great and it can be, a little bit sloppy is pretty much what I'm saying. So, um I don't mind, cutting loose once in a while and not, being so
Serious?
strict on certain
Mm-hmm.
things, but at the same time we should take you know, um other people's kind of, I guess you can say, fun into consideration, and just remember that when you're messing up or screwing around, it's affecting other people besides yourself.
Mm.
So I don't see it a lot, but I would say that
It happens.
it happens, and I mean it's gonna happen anywhere you go, but it's hit or miss. But the guys are fun. They when they want to patrol, it's awesome, and then when they want to fool around, it's fun too. But
Mm.
get it all within a patrol with this group.
What do you think about the director?
Director, well, the director he's involved, which is good. Need to have the director around to kind of, if he needs to, keep order, but most part is to feel that he's part of the group. Um, he doesn't really put himself above the group because he is part of the group, which is important because a lot of people they could put themselves as I'm at the top and everyone's at the bottom, and then everyone, it can create chaos, so to speak. But I feel that he's very involved, and the things and decisions he makes are good for the group in a whole, and not just for himself. So that's important because start getting a guy that doesn't think about the group and thinks about himself, it'll start hurting the group. So that's why I think there's a lot of potential here in this group because of that reason.
Hmm. And to end it all, what do you think that state police is special than other departments? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does it differ from?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't have a lot of information on the other departments, but all I can say is that in our department, we're pretty we're pretty open. We get everyone's opinions. We're not a dictatorship. Um, everyone has a say, and I like to keep everyone involved as possible. I don't know if everyone else does that or not, but I really, take it to the max when I make decisions. I don't just make them. I kind of consult with my guys, my command staff, and go from there. And I mean, if I have to make a decision, I will. But most of the time, I really like to get the other guys' opinions on things to make a better decision. Um, more opinions and more eyeballs on a situation is only going to help us. So that's how I look at it. And so in this group, you'll always get a say. I'll always be available, and I'll take it into consideration at all times. And also, um, good guys. We have really good guys in our group. We got no clowns in our department, so to speak. We all have personality, and we all get along, and that's really important.
Cool. And that was the interview with Colonel Brandon 43-1, and see you guys later.